Howard Earth with Chinese drywall screening. We're at a property where we're doing selective removal on corrosive drywall. We have 2 bedrooms to my right, and a third bedroom here. They each have their own guest bath. Everywhere you see the walls removed was a mix of Chinese and domestic, and we can see the back side of the other wall. We can verify it's all domestic. Chinese drywall was through here. We analyzed all the boards very thoroughly with XRF to verify it was all domestic. It was very distinctive, very consistent and distinctive, made it easy to assess. And in other areas we could see, by looking in, you could see the edge tape, and we could shoot it with the gun, or we can see the markings. Here, similar, you can see the edge tape inside the wall there, all the edge tape there. And then we went into the rooms, did full XRF here, and then what I'm doing now is I'm going through it. There's some very slight indicators on a very sensitive corrosion test. And this one we actually found that this section, this little strip right here, was Chinese drywall. We initially didn't catch it with the XRF because it's got a thick layer of mud on it. So the strontium level was only was 400, 500 through the finish, which is the same as the rest of the walls, but we would expect it to be less than 100 because of the mud. So because it was 400, we indicated it was Chinese. In other areas that could be thick mud, we actually did some cores just to make sure that the mud wasn't attenuating the signal too much. And you can see there was some areas, this is after the micro clean. There's some areas, there's dust accumulating in here. There's a couple little chunks of drywall here, and then and some basically crumbs in particular in all these little nooks and crannies. And that's the stuff where it gets trapped. It's in these little kind of corners and nooks in here that the drywall gets kind of trapped in there, back in there. And what I've done is I flagged the different areas back, way back in that corner there. It gets kind of caught in there. And then another thing what will happen is that when we remediate, it'll go through that hole in there. Now it's on the bottom track inside there. So we're going to have to cut that wall open and clean up inside there. So we're at the stage now where we're going to go ahead and clean the remaining particulate, get rid of the little piece of Chinese drywall, and do a final corrosion test.